We're doing a deep dive today into a case from 1984, the Gary Plauché case out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Right.
It's a moment that really, it just completely blurred the lines between law, justice, and, human desperation.
Absolutely. And our mission here is to really analyze the material around this incredibly shocking event.
And it was shocking. A father kills his son's abuser.
On live television. And we want to distill why that single act started this huge global debate about justice, revenge, and the actual limits of our legal system.
So let's start with the setup, the characters involved here.
Okay.
You have Gary Plauché, who by all accounts was just a typical father. He enrolled his young son Jody in karate lessons.
Right, for discipline, self-defense, all the normal reasons. And this is where Jeffrey Doucet comes in. He was the instructor.
And the sources really paint Doucet as the ultimate betrayer.
Oh, completely. He built this incredible amount of trust. He seemed like a friend, a mentor,
To the whole family.
Exactly. But he used that access to groom Jody, emotionally, psychologically.
And it didn't stop there. This violation, it escalated into a full-blown kidnapping.
Doucet took Jody out of the country. For the family, it was just days of absolute terror.
Jody was eventually rescued, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And Doucet was arrested out in California and then extradited back to Louisiana. But the damage
was done, and this is really the emotional core of the case. Gary Plauché himself said that hearing what his son went through, once he was safe and he heard the details, it just broke something fundamental inside of him. Forever.
So this all sets the stage for what happened next, this very public, very dramatic confrontation.
Right. It's March 16th, 1984. Local news crews are all over the Baton Rouge airport.
I'm right there.
They're waiting for Doucet's arrival. He's being escorted by officers coming back to face trial.
And Gary Plauché is there.
He is. The sources describe him with this really chilling clarity. He was just calm, silent,
Blending into the crowd.
Yeah, not making a scene, not aggressive, just focused.
So, as Doucet is being walked past the officers,
Gary steps forward. He pulls out a handgun and fires one single shot.
One shot. And it kills Doucet instantly.
Instantly. And the key thing here, the reason the entire nation was stunned is that the whole thing was captured. Live. On television.
He didn't run, did he?
No, not at all. He immediately dropped the weapon, put his hands up, and surrendered. This, plus the footage, framed the whole debate. Was this murder?
Or was it something else? A parent just pushed beyond any conceivable human limit.
Precisely. And that brings us to the legal side of this, which is just fascinating.
So he was charged with manslaughter.
Yeah.
But they had him on tape. It's a clear video of the act.
It is. But the court process was, let's say, heavily influenced by the circumstances. This wasn't prosecuted as, premeditated murder.
So what was it then?
It was voluntary manslaughter. The law actually recognizes that a killing can happen under the influence of extreme emotional disturbance.
The heat of passion defense.
Exactly. The judge explicitly acknowledged the extreme provocation here.
And the outcome was? Well, it was astonishing.
It really was. For a kill him on live TV, the leniency was incredible. The public sympathy for Gary was just overwhelming.
So no prison time?
No prison time. He got 5 years of probation, community service, and he had to get psychiatric treatment.
That decision made this a landmark case, didn't it? It's studied in law schools everywhere.
It is, because it directly put the defendant's emotional state and the sheer horror of the original crime right into the balance of sentencing.
It suggests that some acts are so terrible they can actually mitigate the culpability of the person who seeks revenge.
Right. And Gary, for his part, later said he didn't celebrate it. He didn't see it as a victory.
He sought his closure.
Yes. He said he knew the man who hurt his child would never, ever hurt anyone again. And we know that Jody, his son, he grew up, he healed.
And he forgave his father.
He did. He came to understand the pain that drove him to do it.
So when you look at this case, it's really the ultimate collision, isn't it? The rigid, cold structure of the law versus the messy reality of human pain.
It is, and that brings us to a final thought for you, our listener, to sort of mull over. When a crime creates this kind of overwhelming public outrage, this kind of demonstrable emotional trauma, how much weight should a court really give to that? How do you balance the letter of the law against what many might see as, well, a necessary end?
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this true crime story, subscribe, like, and comment for more real-life cases right here.